Playing in those different schemes, how do you think that helps you going to the next level?
I mean, as of now, like I've played everywhere on the line. Now I understand how to play a two-gap scheme, and I also understand how to play more of an attack front scheme as well. So I think just the football knowledge of not just playing in one system throughout my tenure in college, it just allows me to be a lot more flexible and a lot more fluid within the scheme.
How hard is it to kind of become, now with college offenses kind of getting more, unique with RPOs, give you the same looks, and you don't really know what's coming all the time, especially working with Sark and Kelly have kind of done in the past year. So just what have been those challenges you've seen in your career, and just how hard is it to kind of prepare for it? Week in and week out?
I mean, I approach each week the same. Try to find everyone has a tell. Everyone, has got their little thing about them that helps you understand and kind of what you're going to get. What sucks about those RPOs is that from a defensive, viewpoint. I mean, if they're run blocking me, I'm expecting it to be a run. Next, it's a pass. So that's what's great about football. It's a team game. So if I'm handling business up front, that the guys behind me got to handle their own business, especially when they can recognize that it's pass a lot faster than I can. But that my job just doesn't stop there, though. I have to recognize also that it's pass and be able to find an edge or create pressure in the pocket. Try to do as much as I can to help those guys.
When you look at Nebraska, who they have coming back for next year, what are your expectations for what Nebraska can have offensively next year?
Man, I'm excited. I feel very confident leaving the team the way I did with the guys that I know will take care of business and kind of be those next upcoming leaders, especially in that D-line room. Man, I'm super proud of all those guys. Now the standard is not just 6 wins. Like it's that's a given. Each year is a bowl game, and then you work towards each year. We have a contention or a chance to be in the Big Ten playoffs, and then the next year you're expected to go to the Big Ten playoffs, and then just kind of build on that all the way to the college championship.
What kind of difference did you see in the team last year that you think is putting the program in position to take that next step?
I think they're just continuing to buy into what Coach Rule, his philosophies, and how he thinks you need to win, that was a big reason why I came back. Even after 1 year, I could see the potential and I saw the progress already made. So that's why I wanted to come back. And it's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow because Coach Rule expects a lot out of you. There's no slacking with him.
Are there any specific returning players you think people should really be watching out for next year?
Yeah, I'm super excited for my young guys up front, like Cam Lenhart and Riley Van Poppel. I think Dylan Parrish is going to have a bigger role in that room as well. That whole room there, it's going to be fun to watch those guys have to rotate and find, kind of the balance with each other. Because, it's different when you play with different guys. It was a lot different when me and Jamari were out there as compared to when me and Nash were out there. So you kind of have to find a way to be able to play with everyone.
What was John Butler like as a defensive coordinator?
Yeah, he was super transparent. There really was no, difference in coaching. From Coach White to Coach Butler, he brought us in every week, gave us a rundown on what he thought, what kind of defense he wanted to run, kept it real simple for us. He's a player's coach type of guy, and we're out there, and he's getting, you can see that competitiveness come out of him in practice, and when we're running scout team periods and stuff like that. So he's a great coach.
I'm interested to get the.
Good. What teams have a chance to meet formally so far on your schedule?
Say that again?
Any formal interviews?
I haven't had any formals, no.
Is there a player you like try to model your game after?
Yeah, no, I really loved, I loved watching J.J. Watt growing up, just for his relentless motor. That dude's always trying to find a way to get to the ball and cause chaos. And then, from another standpoint, I really like watching Chris Jones just because, I feel like I have that kind of bigger stature as well. He just plays with, violence every single snap. So I try to, take away what I can from both those guys.
I'm interested to get the players' perspective on this. Coach Rule, canceled the spring game this year. He's not unique in that. I think he was maybe the first guy to do it, but a couple other coaches have done the same or are going to scale back. And spring games have gotten less physical over the years. I get that, but what's your thoughts on that as a player? Is the spring game more for the fans? Do you get value out of that as a player, or would you rather have an extra practice?
It definitely sucks from that standpoint. It's a chance to be in the stadium, like you said, with the fans, because that's a whole game day atmosphere type of deal for the guys that may have not got to experience that in the year previous. But, it's totally understandable with how the transfer portal is now these days. He's not wrong. You ball out on TV in the spring game, next thing you know, you got a couple schools calling your way to, maybe just have a little bit more, give you a little bit more money, and there you go. And now you're kind of in a battle, a bidding war with that guy. But I don't think there's anybody really like that at Nebraska. With the guys that I've got to know in the locker room, like the culture's really tight there. It's more than just about the money there.
What did how did you see Dylan grow over the course of last year, and what kind of leader do you think he'll be for the team this upcoming season?
Yeah, no, Dylan's going to be, I think, tremendous for the program. I was really, proud of how he attacked last season, especially being, a true freshman quarterback, not understanding how to command, guys or teammates that are older than you by 3-4 years, but, he allowed us older guys to still kind of help him in trying to learn that leadership style. He's going to be a vocal guy over there on the offense. He'll definitely be there next year. I'm excited to watch him play.